I told my mom she was an unwanted guest. So my wife Emma had been completely burned out from work. Like working 60-hour weeks, skipping lunch, coming home and just collapsing on the couch burned out. We'd been planning this getaway to her grandparents' old cabin for months. She packed 3 books she'd been dying to read, and I brought my fishing gear. The whole point was 0 plans, 0 stress, just pure relaxation. Day 1 was perfect. Emma curled up on the porch swing with her book while I set up my fishing spot. We barely talked, and it was exactly what we both needed. Then my dad texted saying he wanted to swing by for some fishing the next day. Cool, no problem. But here's where it gets ridiculous. The next morning I hear 2 car doors slam. I look out and there's my dad walking up with his tackle box and my mom trailing behind him with grocery bags. Like, what the hell? Nobody invited her. Emma's still in her pajamas reading, and suddenly we have a surprise guest. My mom immediately starts making herself at home, unpacking food in the kitchen and asking Emma what time we usually eat dinner. Emma just stares at her and goes, "Oh, I wasn't planning on cooking, I'm on vacation." My mom laughs like Emma's joking and starts talking about this elaborate meal she wants to make together. Emma looks at me with this panicked expression. She mouths, "Help me," while my mom's rummaging through the cabinets. I pull my mom aside and explain that Emma literally came here to do nothing. No cooking, no entertaining, just reading and relaxing. My mom gets this offended look and says, well, she could at least be sociable. Dad and I head out fishing around noon. When we get back at 6, the smell of garlic and onions hits us. My mom's made this huge spread. Roasted chicken, mashed potatoes, green beans, the works. The table's set for 4. Emma walks in, takes one look at everything, grabs her plate and heads straight to the bedroom. My mom immediately starts venting. "I can't believe I did all this work by myself. The least she could do is eat with us. This is so rude." She's getting louder and more dramatic with each word. I drove 2 hours to spend time with family and she can't even sit at the table? I'm sitting there watching my mom work herself into a frenzy over a situation she literally created. Finally, I said, "Mom, you technically weren't invited here. Emma made it clear she had no plans to entertain anyone. This is her family's cabin and she's trying to decompress." My mom's face went bright red. "Well, if I knew I wasn't welcome, I wouldn't have come." "Exactly," I said. "Next time, maybe take the hint. If you're not specifically invited somewhere, don't just show up." She started going off about how Emma should be a gracious hostess and how disrespectful this whole thing was. That's when I lost it. Maybe instead of expecting my wife to cater to an unwanted guest, you should learn some basic boundaries. The word unwanted hung in the air like a bomb had gone off. My dad started gathering their stuff immediately. My mom kept muttering about how Emma has turned me against my own family and how she's never seen anything so rude. They left right after dinner. My mom called the next day crying to my sister about how Emma hates her and I've changed. But honestly, my wife looked more relaxed that evening than she had in months.